It's interesting that Ramzan Kadyrov has taken offense at the Pope's statement about the Chechens and the Buryats being the cruellest Russian troops fighting in Ukraine. It's a disgrace for a world-class religious figure not to know how Muslims treat the enemy, he wrote. That's Kadyrov writing. The Pope is a victim of propaganda and the persistence of foreign media. We don't start a battle without making a peace offering. He's right about this. This is the Muslim way, but it's not his way, just as our Prophet did. And we've done this since the start of the special military operation, probably dozens of times. And as for the way Chechens treat prisoners, whether we're cruel or not, the Ukrainian soldiers who've been held captive by us will tell you themselves. We zealously protect our homeland, our religion, our people. We call on the enemy to surrender and on our citizens to rise in defense. Is that really cruelty? Except they're not protecting their homeland. They're acting as mercenaries for Putin. And the Russian ambassador to the Vatican, Alexander Avdeyev, has made a formal protest against what the Pope has said and the insinuation that the Pope has made. Now, the point is, all we have to do is look back to May and to the atrocity in Bucha and the nearby Borodyanka, northwest of Bucha, and for example, the testimony of Artem Hurin, a member of the city council of Borodyanka, and he's talking about the kadyrovtsi, which sometimes is called the Kadyrovites, and they are famed. That's Kadyrov's people, the Chechens, famed for their brutality and the fear that they incite in the Ukrainians, running around the place doing TikTok videos. Yes, on the one hand, they are more interested in their image than they are in possibly in fighting, and they're famed for their whitened teeth and so on. But equally, the evidence of their brutality seems to have been left behind, them going from street to street, firing indiscriminately, and invading, coming into Ukraine from Belarus and from the south as well. From the very beginning of the war, So the idea that the Pope was wrong to single them out as being the cruelest, and that they should have reason to object and base this reason on Islam, is nonsensical. Even the commander, Sheikh Mansour, says that the Kremlin uses the kadyrovs mainly for intimidation. So why do they intimidate? Because they have a reputation for cruelty and for viciousness and for indiscriminate killing.